How is this? You pose questions. And it gives you all the raft of answers, and we copy-paste. That is the kind of generation we are looking forward to. If it is good, I think it's good for the military, at most. Like what's happening between Israel and Iran. But for a normal life, in as much as I am reluctantly accepting this. Yes, it is good, but we will diminish as human beings. We will be, it's like another GMO of a human being, not a natural thing. So I reluctantly accept. Let us accommodate it, but with a lot of caution. I support. Thank you.
There being no more member willing to weigh on this, I'll call upon the mover to reply. Madam Mary Ann Keitani.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, first I want to thank all my colleagues who have contributed to this particular motion on a regulatory framework to regulate the artificial intelligence sector of our industry. Honorable Speaker, I think as I mentioned when I was moving the motion, Kenya in 2022 was ranked the 5th in Africa and 90th globally in readiness to adopt artificial intelligence. That is in 2022. In 2025, I believe we have moved far notch higher in both in Africa and in the world. And without regulation and without a framework within which we can now work on to ensure that any artificial intelligence use and readiness is adopted in a regulated framework, then it becomes dangerous for us, especially in the age and era where we are dealing with fake news, in the age and era where we are dealing with economic inequalities and displacements and misinformation that has become a norm of the day. In, again, the same 2022, the Oxford Insights survey pegged Kenya's readiness for AI at 40.3%. I think if today the index is done, we could actually far be above 60% in terms of readiness. And therefore, this regulation couldn't come at a better time. It couldn't be thought through at a better time so that Kenyans and the world at large can be able to appreciate and be able to take advantage of artificial intelligence. I remember, Honorable Speaker, when computers first came into the world and when they finally came into being used around 1956 to about 1980, many people used to see many big machines called mainframes. But today, the computer is as tiny as it's a very tiny thing, and we cannot survive today without computers. Artificial intelligence is quickly and very fast taking shape and taking root in a lot of the activities we do. We travel a lot, and I think a quick example of one of the places artificial intelligence is properly used is, for example, at airports. When you are moving from one terminal to the other, you have a train that is driverless, moving you from one terminal to the other. That is artificial intelligence at play. And we are trusting that train to be able to take you to the other terminal without thinking that, oh, there is no driver inside this train. And so many other technologies. Medicine, today you don't have to go or travel long distances to get very good medical attention. Within the comfort of your home, your country, you can be able to get access to the best doctors, the best medication through artificial intelligence. I can't mention all sectors because every sector of our economy and every sector of our lives is actually now being taken over by artificial intelligence. And we need to appreciate that as a country, as Kenya, we cannot be left behind. We cannot close ourselves out of artificial intelligence. We must be with it, and we must be with the society, and we must move on. And for us to do that so that it is not misused, I think the formulation of this framework or regulation is very important in this sector. So, Honorable Speaker, I beg to reply. Thank you.
Fair enough. Question will be put at an appropriate time in the future. For now, I'm calling for the next order.
Order number 18. Order number 18, motion, formulation of a land use policy on zoning of land for agriculture and built development.
The Honorable T. Wanyonyi